Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. So today is going to be my weekly shop my stash. So let's get over to the vanity and the drawers. I don't want this video to be any longer than it has to be, because I know my videos have kind of a habit of being longer than the average shop my stash is. So yeah, let me take you over to my vanity first of all, and we'll go through last week's products and then we'll choose out some new products for the upcoming week. Okay guys, so here is where I hold all my everyday makeup at the moment. So it's just 4 drawers, and we have my base products, primers, powders in here. So let's talk about these. So this one is kind of a unofficial project pan. I'm gonna just leave it in here. We're about down to here now. I will be pulling a different primer this week as well, so we can use them alternately. Foundation wise, this one is in a unofficial project pan as well. Sorry if this video is a bit darker than what you're used to with my videos. It's just I don't have my external light yet, but hopefully that will come on Saturday, and I didn't want to leave this video until Saturday in case it didn't come, and then almost another week's gone by without us shopping my stash. Right, so this one is the NYX white base. Use this every single day when I do my makeup. So yeah, that's that stays in. So I've been using this L'Oreal True Match a few times this week. Really like it. It doesn't clog up your pores as well, so what it says is it's true basically. It just feels like second skin, so that can go back in the collection. I've been using this e.l.f. sheer tint finishing powder, not as much as I would have liked, but I used it today kind of all over the face as a finishing powder, so that one can go back. I've been using this mainly, this Rimmel Match Silky Loose powder. The writing's coming off so I couldn't really see it, but yeah, I've been using that more, and there's barely anything left now. Yeah, it's just about here, so that can go back. This Rimmel Good to Glow can go back as well. It's the Illuminator in 001 Notting Hill Glow. What else? I think everything else is Project Pan. Yeah, everything else is Project Pan. I'm just going to get that little selfie light and see if we can get a bit of light from that, because it's looking incredibly dark. I don't know if that's made any difference. So these are blushes and bronzers. Let's talk blushes first. Right, so it had me using this. This is Project Pan, but it told me to pull it out. It's just the Too Faced Love Flushing Love Hangover. It's really nice. I did use it a couple of times. This one's still in here. I need to find some sellotape so I can just pop it back into my collection. That one is the Essence Matte Touch Blush in Bury Me Up. Really nice for this time of year. I haven't used it. I use this one instead, which is a similar shade. So this one is by Topshop, and it's in the shade Dream Phone. It's very similar to the Essence one. This one's just a tiny bit darker. Then we've got the Clinique Ginger Pop. Now Pretty Random has pulled this one out for me again, so this is going to stay in. I haven't used it that much anyway, so I would like it to stay in. It's just a really nice blush. You do only get 3.5 grams. What's the average blush that you get in it? That one's 5 grams. And this one is, I think, 9 grams. This NARS one, 8 grams, but it is the super size one. That's just Project Pan, so I won't talk too much about that. That's Project Pan. This is the bronzer that I was working on this week. Absolutely adore it. It goes on like a cream and then it finishes like a powder. So it's the Too Faced Bronze Peach in Toasted Peach. So unfortunately this one has to go back. But yeah, I really like it. It's nice. This I don't think I've used at all. Can't remember using it, so I might just keep it in and pull one less blusher from the actual what Pretty Random's chosen out for me, because I don't remember using that at all, and the whole purpose of the Shop My Stash for last week was that I used it. Right, so that row is done. But it had me pulling a palette. Pretty Random chose a face palette for me. I'll just show you what that is. So it's this Bleach London one. I curated it basically. So we've got 2 tart blushes. I think I may have used this one once. Shall I get it out? Or try to? I think I used this one once. Actually, I don't know. I didn't use it. I used this one. This one is the Benefit one. I mean, it's looking like you can actually see the pan now. I don't know how, I don't know if I'm anywhere near actually, you know, like panning it. And then I've got this one. I think this one is California. Can't remember. Oh, that one's Gold Rush. Oh. Why has that moved? I used this highlighter. So it is an eyeshadow, but I used it as a highlighter. It's Makeup Geek's Shimmer Shimmer, and I also used this one once as well. It's Revolution Pro Sensational Lights in Dramatic. The other highlighters I didn't use. So yeah, that one can go back. Let's put that there. Highlighters. Right, so I said I didn't know whether I wanted to keep this, and I still don't know. I did only use it the one time, so I can't really give a decision. So I'm going to put it back in the collection. We'll keep it for now. So it's kind of on the chopping block. I might do a chopping block Shop My Stash. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do a chopping block Shop My Stash and then try the products on. Rather than just doing like a chopping block Shop My Stash that lasts the entire week. So maybe just pull in a few products like a foundation, you know, and all your face products and things like that, and then just do a Shop My Stash chopping block version. Right, so I've not used this either, but it always stays in there. This W7 Glow Commotion Extreme Ice I'm going to keep for now as well. I'm not 100% sure on this either, guys. Again, that could go in the chopping block, so I'm not too sure. This one is Project Pan, but I did use it. I wanted to try and get some use out of the Project Pan items. This one's Project Pan as well. Didn't use that one, and I've used this so much this week, guys. So much. Absolutely love it. I've left a little dent in it there. Part of me wants to kind of leave it in, see if I can, you know, have a little bit of pan there, but every time I use this now I'm going to use it from here and see if we can make some progress. But for now that can go back, and then that's it, guys. So they're all the items we're going to be putting back. So I'm going to put them into the makeup collection, and then we're going to come back. We're going to see what Pretty Random's chosen out for me for the upcoming week, and we'll shop our stash. Okay, so we've got our pad here, so we're on week 8 now. It does say the 27th. What date are we on? We're not on the 27th, are we? We're on the 2nd of March. It's not late going up, it's just... I had that birthday week Shop My Stash, so I've not taken that into consideration. I did this before I even did the birthday week Shop My Stash. I like to choose the products in advance, and I've also got week 9 planned, which is next week's. So yeah, we'll get into this. Right, so we're gonna pick base products first. Let's put this over here. Can you see? Right, just about. Right, so what it's chosen out for me primer wise, and I'm glad about this, is this Japanese glowy one. So the camera strap's in the way. So that's what it looks like. This is really old at this point. It needs to be used up. It's in 01 and it's the Radiance Primer. Part of me thinks about putting this in a project as well, but I've got the Ole Henriksen one and I can only pan one at a time, but I do want to use them kind of on alternate days. So that's that. Foundation is telling me to use the Misha BB cream. Whoops, what's dropped? It's nothing. So this is mine and it's in the lightest shade, I believe, number 13. I've not used it for a while, so I don't mind bringing this in as well as this one. So again, I'm going to be using them in conjunction with one another on alternate days. So the Born to Glow, by the way, is in light porcelain. So that's that. Will it fit in the drawer? May as well just put them in as I go. Right. Illuminator. It's telling me to use the Rimmel one again. We've only just put this back. I don't want to use that one again. I'm just wondering where my Becca one is. I wouldn't mind using that. I mean, my Becca one's missing and my Primark one's missing. Where the hell are they? Right, so I'm just going to choose one that I haven't used in a while. I'm going to choose the sleek one. I'm hoping I get to find the other primers because there's two missing and I don't know where I put them. I mean, that's the backlight priming filter. I'm sure I'll find them, but it is a little bit concerning how two are missing. But yeah, we'll leave that there. Or bronzer. We need to choose a bronzer, don't we? What's it telling me to use? The Cargo Matte Bronzer. I've used this not so long ago, but it is on the older side, so I don't mind using it again. It just looks like that. And it is just called the Cargo Matte Bronzer, so that one can go there. And then I think that's everything from this drawer. Yeah, it is. The blusher is telling me one of the blushes to use was Ginger Pop by Clinique, and that's already in there. And then the ABH Peachy Love, I'm going to choose that. NARS Orgasm is Project Pan, so that can stay in there. And then it's saying Laura Geller Honeysuckle. I think I'm going to forego Honeysuckle and use this because I didn't use this last week. So yeah, we won't choose Honeysuckle. But anyway, let's go over to my collection and choose everything that we need to choose. Okay, so ABH Peachy Love, where are you? Wow. You know what I think's happened is I think they're in favourites. Yeah, they were in favourites. I found the Becca Ignite. I'm not going to use it this week, although I should. Did it say? Yeah, it did say, didn't it? And if it's telling me to use it, then I need to use it. No, it said Rimmel. Right, I'm just going to carry on then with the sleek one because it's not actually told me to use this one. So yeah, basically they were in favourites. I've not done my favourites video yet, so they need to go back into that. Loose powder was the Too Faced Born This Way. I know I've not long used it. I used it a couple of weeks ago when I pulled it out for my birthday because it's my favourite powder. I'm going to use it again. So that's that. And then also I like to use this one. So this is just like a finishing powder for me. It's a Wet n Wild Colour Icon bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. That one is in favourites, as well as the Too Faced Born This Way. So you're getting a spoiler here. So yeah, and that's how well I'm doing with it. So this Anastasia I've found. So it's in the shade Peachy Love. Absolutely love this. Yeah, I absolutely love these blushes, all of them. So yeah, we'll be using that. We've got the Clinique Ginger Pop, and the NARS Orgasm is in the drawers as well, so it's just those three. Then highlighters, it's telling me to use the Revolution XX Reactive again. I've already used it, but it's new, well, fairly new. I got it just before Christmas, and it's a really nice pink cool toned highlighter, so we'll use that. What's up next? Colourpop Stole a Show, which is this one. Again, I've not used this for such a long time, so I'm really looking forward to using it. It looks like I'm close to hitting Baby Pan here. And then MAC Beaming Blush. Again, it's chosen something that we've used recently, but I'm not too mad at that because I really do like it and I want to get more use out of it, so yeah, we'll choose that. And that's, oh no, there's one more, Technique Get Gorgeous. I've not used this in a hot second, so we're going to be pulling this one out as well. This is very, very flimsy as well, so this is going to break soon. So that'll be another product that will be sticking together somehow. The face palette it's telling me to use is the Too Faced Sugar Peach. This is, no, it's not in there, they're palettes. I mean, this is more for like spring and summer if you ask me, you know, just because of the peach shades in it. I got it for Christmas off my mum. You can't really see it because of the lighting, but it is just such a beautiful palette. I'm really sorry you can't see it. I can't really do anything about that, but it is really a beautiful palette. So yeah, we're going to be pulling her out. Oh, it smells stunning as well. Right, bronzer we've already chosen, eyeshadow palettes are already out, lipsticks. Right, so what I think I'm going to do is put these away first. I think you might be able to see this palette more here. We've got a bit more of lighting because I'm near the window now. Isn't that stunning? I mean, come on, it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we're going to be using that. I'm going to pop it back in the box. Whoops. Right, so with bronzer, I know we pulled the Cargo one, but we've got the Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette to work on. So yeah, that's why I only pull one now. I used to pull two back in the day, but two's a bit excessive for a weak shot my stash, I think. The Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder just stays out, it won't fit anywhere. Right, so I'm going to take these batteries out. Okay. Right guys, so that's it, that's everything. So basically I'll just bring everything down and show you. We've got my primers, my base products and my powders and some Project Pan items in that drawer. We've got my blushers, so these are all like for the week, these ones. This one needs to be fixed and then it can go back in my collection, and then this one is Project Pan. That's the only bronzer that has been pulled in, and then I've got this bronzer as well, which is an unofficial Project Pan. I'm only wanting to use this side though, but it's getting really hard now, so I might just admit defeat with that and call it done. Then we have highlighters here. Highlighters have a drawer to themselves because I've got that many, and I normally pull more highlighters for some reason than I do blushes. I think it's because we're pulling a blush palette. So we've got the MAC Soft and Gentle, that's just Project Pan, and I do try and use that at least once a week. We've got the MAC Beaming Blush, the Technique Get Gorgeous. That one is Project Pan as well, Lunch Money by Colourpop. We've got Stole the Show that we need to use this week, and the Revolution XX one in Reactive. Right, so now we need to choose lipsticks. Where's my pad? Okay, so these are the ones that Pretty Random chose out for me last week. So we've got the Too Faced Queen Bee. These are all going back. We've got the Laura Geller 50 Kisses in Chocolate Kiss. We've got NYX Prague, and then we've got the Revolution Rebirth. So they're all going back in the collection, and we're choosing 5 more. So I think one's in this Skull Glass Exotic, so it's one of the lip lingeries. Just may as well take them all out. Is anyone else obsessed with these lip lingeries by NYX? I'm so obsessed with them. I think this is it. And I absolutely adore this exotic shade. So you can't see it, which is a shame. I'm going to do some swatches, and hopefully you'll see the swatches better. How many of these things have I got? Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, 10, 11. They're all lingeries in there. So we've got 11. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Don't judge me, guys. Right, so now it's telling me Revolution in Soph in Cake. Okay, so it's one of these two. Oh, first one I chose. Not used this in a while as well, so I'm really happy to be using it. Then the next one is MAC Creamy Peach Pie. Oh, it's this one. Again, not used it for a while. These are all like spring summer colours. So the next one is Charlotte Tilbury Stoned Rose. So I guess we're working with neutrals this week then. Wash Cherry, Velvet Underground, Glastonbury, Tell Laura, Miranda May, come on, where are you? 1975 Red, Stoned Rose. It's beautiful that, isn't it? So that's that one, and then the last one is the Too Faced Melted Fig, which is a Project Pan one. I think it's this one. Yeah, that one. I'm glad it's pulled this one out for me, just because it barely gets used and I need to be using it as it's Project Pan. So that's the 5 lipsticks we're going to be concentrating on this week. Let me wash my hands and I'll do you the swatches. Okay then, right. I've not really washed them. You can see some of the eyeshadow marks. I've just kind of tried to wipe it off a little bit. So this is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. So it still smells fine. That is. So yeah guys, this concludes the video. So these all need to be used, these eyeshadows. I don't know if I'm going to get to it in the next week because I've still got quite a few palettes to be used for the 7 days, 7 looks, 7 palettes. I think I've done about 5 looks now, but that's only like with 2 palettes, and I've got a few more palettes to use to do looks with. So we've got all the mini Charlotte Tilburys here. We've got the Too Faced Melted Matte there in Fig. Then we've got some Project Pan lipsticks here, and then we've got the MAC creamy peach pie there, the NYX one there, and the Sofx one there at the back. Just try and put them where there's room. Basically there isn't a lot of room here because I've got nail polishes and glitters and things like that in there as well. But yeah, this concludes the look. Sorry, this concludes the Shop My Stash. I am going to take you over to my eyeshadows and just show you which ones that I have used this week. Okay, so for this week I have used this one. I've given it a really good test, so you'll see looks on that probably in the next week or so. I've also used this one. I showed the look that I created yesterday with it. It's kind of like a rainbow look, and also today I've done a look as well, so I'm going to merge those two looks in a video and pop them to YouTube. So we've done that. I've not used the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne, I've not used the Natasha Denona, and I've used the Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals, and I've not used the Technique Pro Finish. So we've got another week and we've got a lot of videos to get through. But yeah, I just thought I would show you that. This concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you're not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button and notifications bell. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.